Michelle, talk about Arizona businesses coming out and taking the scary step. You know, what drove it?
Well, certainly I think that I would echo Mark's comments. You know, they needed to stand up and do something if they were going to continue to exist, if they were going to continue to be able to attract talent to Arizona. I mean, and obviously we have a big push to attract business to the state of Arizona and diversify our economy. So they saw that as a challenge. They saw that there was an attack on our image, and we needed to do something to repair it. And I will tell you, you know, the fear factor always is the amount of backlash. Because I will tell you, when we were a part of the discussions when LAWA was happening in 2007, a lot of us received death threats and had to report them to the authorities. So you always have that in the back of your mind of, oh my gosh, you know, someone's going to come and actually show up at your doorstep maybe. So, you know, you always have that threat of, well, I'm not going to be a patron of your member businesses. And we did get that feedback from some, but most of the businesses that signed that letter came back to us and said that it actually worked in the positive. And I'll give you an example. One of our board members, Community Tire, Howard Fleischman, he was really active in the media, and I mean, he did a phenomenal job as someone that is not, you know, a professional at going to the legislature or speaking with the media. And he received, you know, some complaints, but actually his business picked up because people said, thank you for standing up and actually say something, because you said something that I was fearful to do myself, and receive the backlash. And actually I have a stack of letters too from other organizations and the consulate from Mexico, you know, because we're obviously trying to do business. That's one of our biggest trading partners with Arizona is Mexico. You know, saying thank you for standing up and actually doing something about it.
But if you think you've made it safe for others to come out of the woodwork and take the tough stand that these 60 guys took in signing the letter, you know, what do you expect?
Well, I think that the business community will maintain their vigilance. I think more and more of the business community will be showing up at the table to, you know, express their concern on provisions if it's something that continues to damage the reputation of Arizona. The one thing I have to say is that, you know, whether you agree with Mr. Pierce or not, you know, he's always allowed for the business community to be there at the table, which is good, you know, because then we can get our concerns out there. But I think certainly he might be rethinking maybe some strategy going forward, because obviously there's a portion of his caucus that really don't want to go down another lawsuit route. They want to have reasonable reform. They also want to keep the pressure on Congress to do something about it. So certainly think he'll take perhaps a little bit different of a tact, but he did write a letter to our president and CEO, Todd Sanders, who, by the way, is Colombian. So he is an immigrant to the United States, you know, basically saying that he'll enjoy having that robust discussion again next legislative session. So stay tuned for more out of Arizona.